Last time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Nothing of any real note happened whatsoever. Goodbye. Okay, that's not entirely true, but here's what did actually happen last time.
Goodbye Torvus Bog and the awesome music. We will see you later, but we do have to go back to Temple Grounds because Retro didn't want us to stay entirely in Torvus Bog apparently. They do want us to go back for something. So, let's use the boost ball to get up here. You want to time your momentum just right to get the maximum sick air, as it were. Structural analysis complete. Object is part of the containment system. It is secured by a series of rotating blocks around it, which are in turn controlled by a group of spinners. System analysis complete. Portal is online, but unstable. Security system active. Portal's use is currently impossible due to safety measures in place on the system. That will open up this part here. After resurrecting the structure, we have several laser eyes shining on our upgrade. And the upgrade reveals itself. Seeker launcher acquired. Back to Agon Wastes. And there's a reason for this because we've collected 3 new power-ups since we left Agon Wastes, and that does open up some new possibilities of where we can go now. Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. The last episode was a bit of a short one because we didn't do much other than go back into the temple grounds to collect a new power-up in the Seeker missiles. And now we're in Agon Wastes, in spite of the fact that the destination should be Torvus Bog, because I'm going to do some bit of side stuff and get myself an optional power-up from Agon Wastes. We have the Seeker missiles and we can access this thing now, so I'm just going to progress onwards from this route. While doing so, yeah, I'll just say jump cuts to the room we need to be in before we progress onwards. But yeah, I shall see you in the room where I struggled so much to get that energy tank. Okay, we are back in this infamous tunnel. I say infamous because if we go to here, yeah, it's this thing here. Fortunately, we did not need to do any energy tank shenanigans. We've got what we needed from this room, so we can boost our way through this room. And we have a purple door, but now we can actually get through it. Use the Seeker missiles to progress onwards. Refresh the power beams so don't waste ammo. And now we're in a brand new room in Ether. So this is a bit of a thing here. If we scan here, we have the kinetic orb cannon, so that will allow us to get back out through this way. But more importantly, we have this thing here. Mechanical analysis complete. Industrial grade mining drill. The space pirates are trying to convert it into a weapon based on analysis. We're just having a new logbook entry to scan here. A new creature. This is... oh, it disappeared. There it is. Playing hard to get, aren't you? But yeah, if you remember from earlier in the game, this is the Kraly. Aimed was to phase it out to the local time space. Target creature before it warps to damage it. You remember the green Kraly? Well, this is the regular version that we're finally seeing, which has dimensional warping powers. The Kraly phases between dimensions as a defense mechanism. A crystal in its carapace gathers enough energy to fuel the creation of a warp portal. The process is uncontrollable, keeping the Kraly in constant dimensional flux. Going back to, yeah, I think I'm still in a bit of shock over what happened with the boost guide, which is maybe why I'm being like this. But anyway, we have something to scan here. Interesting there. So, this is a bit of a puzzle now. We have Another crazy to defeat, but our target, I think, is that portal over there. We need to use this drill to break that rock and go through there. How are we going to do this? Not through there because that's Denzium and we cannot deal with Denzium. I think the only thing we have is to use this bomb slot here. And that activates this. And now we've got a timer. We must use this bombs boost ball here to get through this route. And we got hit by it, so we have to do it all over again. Dang it! I do want to go through this way from here because if we look back here, we have something we can scan here. A kinetic orb cannon. Go to the kinetic orb cannon. That will fire us over here. And we have another bomb slot, which I actually think we need to use. Yeah. We've also got some Luminoff lore. New weapons. Our studies of the Ing revealed the source of their attacks as dark energy. We built weapons to use this energy, thinking it could overload enemy targets and eliminate them. We soon learned our error, as the dark beam was not a great effect on the Ing. We then began to develop a weapon that used light energy. The weapon would dispatch the Ing with terrible efficiency. So, this and this are both Luminoff weaponry. That's something to note. We also have a bomb slot here. Does this do anything? Ah, that raises that. But then lowers it immediately. I think you can see what we have to do here. Go back down this way. So if we bomb this, that'll start rotating this. And while this is in full effect, boost over this way. Jump, boot. Come on! And come on! Oh, come on! What is it with Agon Wastes and nunchuck disconnections? But yeah, there we do it. Here's that bomb slot uncovers the way to Dark Ether. And now we can finally progress onwards. And you do need the boost ball for this as well, but we can get in here with the Seeker missiles. And you need the boost ball to get the Seeker missiles, so... Well, let's just speed running then. It's... And believe me, some speedruns of Prime 2 are pretty crazy. They often involve glitching the game and going out of bounds and taking advantage of the way the loading screens work in this game. It's some crazy stuff. You should check it out if you want over one chance. If we look up this way, there is actually... Oh, the Dark Burst, but we cannot access it yet. We have the option really to go into Dark Ether anyway. Switch to the light beam immediately. In case anything around the face. We've got a lot of night barbs, which are coming from this way. We also have a Luminoff body here. Oh dear. So yeah, we are in the location from the Dark World. We've got the portal there. We have a dark... Is that a door up there? Or is it just a gap? Oh, I think that's just a dead end. I guess there's only one real way to find out then. I need to get this pointer sorted. It's proving a bit of a problem. Go up this... Can we? Not quite. I think the way we want to go through is this way. That will allow us to progress up through here and give us access to the higher portions, but yeah, this is a dead end right here. This would have been where you go through to the temple, but obviously that was a dead end, so that way had been blocked the entire time where we found that dark Agon temple key. And I just got bashed by the scenery, so I have to go all the way through there again. Thankfully, the dark suit definitely makes it easier to. Come on! Come on! Ah! Now these portals are having trouble. Okay, let's try this a different way. That's better. Now, can we actually get through there, or is that a dead end? It might be. But yeah, we want to go through this route here. And open this door. In here we have a light crystal that happens to be on the pathway here. So we can now go into morphball mode and roll through this tunnel. And that will knock us down here, and we cannot get it back up that way. What a shame. If we look at the map though, this joins up back to somewhere we've been before. Ah! We have the light portal. We're on the other side of this gate that we've seen a long time ago. So we now have access to this light portal and can finally find out what's on the other side. Wait, we already know what's on the other side because we've seen it in the light world too. Look at our map now. We have some interesting case here. We have been through this way, but not down to here. Right, I say we have a look around now because we need to go back through the way we came. The dark world was a one route only route, and we're going back the other way in the light worlds. But there are a few rocks and places to prevent us from progressing so easily. But yeah, we're now at a higher portion, and there it is. There is our prize. We have acquired the Dark Burst. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Used in the dark beam, press and hold A to charge and then fire by pressing down or Y on the GameCube version. So yeah, this is why you really want this, because the Dark Burst is a very good, powerful combo, and I think it's time to demonstrate that on these flying pirates. I said I want to demonstrate it on these flying pirates. Yeah, that did quite a bit. So, Dark Burst is something you really want to have because it's going to help a lot against later bosses for doing absolutely massive damage. Because obviously we have not been able to get any new beam weapons so far, although we've had some major upgrades to our missile artillery in the form of super missiles. But yeah, the super missile was a beam combo for the power beam. The Dark Burst is a beam combo for the dark beam, but it is an optional upgrade, and the same goes for the light beam. We will have access to that upgrade at a much later point in the game. For now though, we've collected what we needed to, and I believe there's one more route we can take. You look at our map here. There's one more route we can take, and that involves going... we could actually get to this room yet because of the Bendesium, so... Densium, sorry. I'm getting confused with another game's terminology. So we're going to use Nescorp cannons to get back out this way. And now we have the Dark Burst. That was the main thing I wanted to come back into Agon Wastes to collect. There is one more item I do want to collect though, so I will see you back in on Dark Ether, where we will be collecting our prize that lay between the super missile doors that connected both sides of Dark Ether. So see you guys in a moment. Okay, we're back in the room where we fought the Jump Guardian, and now we have the super missiles. We can get through this green door. That will connect the passage. We're in the Warrior's Walk, which will allow us to get through this way, but you figure given this place was blocked by super missiles, there might be something here for us. And you would be right. A lot of phaser around here too. If we have a look here, structural analysis complete. Breaking section is composed of tile alloy. No further reading needed. Breaking open this, there is phase on here. You will take massive damage while you're in phase on, but it's worth it because there's a missile expansion at the end of it. Get out of here as soon as possible, dang it! And just for convenience sake, we'll open this door too. That comes out into this room here. So there's one more location in Dark Ether I want to go to, which will tie up quite nicely of where we need to go. So I shall see you guys there. So there's dark pirates in there, is there now? Well, have a taste of the light beam, you'll love it, I'm sure. We need the dark ammo anyway, because we use quite a bit from the dark bursts. But yeah, the dark beam is there significantly better because of this, but what we want to do now is go through this way rather than back through the portal we came through. You'll see why in just a moment. Because now we have the boost ball. You may not realise, but there is a half pipe in this location. So let's use the half pipe. Now mind, it appears that we do actually need to go back to the light world through the proper route after all, because the way you access that upgrade in particular is through a portal from Light Ether. So my mistake. I shall go back to the light world and go do it in the proper way. Okay, back in this room, the light world, we can now use the boost balls to boost up this way. We're going to try and get the momentum right so that you can shoot up here and access the portal there. Now that we've got access to this portal, we'll use the dark beam to open it and go through here. And there we go, we have ourselves our missile expansion. And now we can just go back through the port. We can't. Okay, well, looks like we have to go back through here then. Good thing we have the boost ball, so getting around is so much easier now. Go away, space pirates, come on! Seriously. Right, let's progress back through this portal, because we're going to be making our way back to Torvus Bog now. Okay, back in the room here. I'm going to use the half pipe because you may be wondering what's on the other side. Why didn't I go that way earlier? Well, you're about to find... I said you're about to find out. Okay, up through here we have a Seeker missile door. So if you try to get through here, come back with the boost ball over here, you would need the Seeker missiles to get through this point. Wonder what could be beyond there. A lift? Where can a lift go from here? Elevator system online. Access to Torvus Bog granted? Okay, nerdy rant time. I know it's a video game and all, but in many of Retro's games they often use logistical reasons as to why things the way they are. With that being said, how the hell is a lift able to go from here downwards from here? How the hell is that work? They're level the same. They should be level with each other, and yet somehow a lift from here goes all the way over here. That makes no sense whatsoever. It might make sense from a game design perspective. From a logistical point of view, it is an absolute nightmare. That always baffled me because otherwise the map design of these games has been very good, but then they added in these 3 lifts to make travel around so much easier, and it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Still, we are back in Torvus Bog, and that is actually where we needed to be. And if we go through here, using the morph ball, we're in the underside of the Torvus Temple again. Right back where we need to be. So now is the time to progress onwards. I went through this door earlier, but I decided to back out because I thought we did have what we needed. We do now. This is the way forward in this place to go in Torvus Bog. So now to a much more logistical lift, which actually goes down in a reasonable manner and doesn't warp you halfway across the planet. Well, I must admit, it would be so cool if you could take a lift and you could warp, you could take a lift through the entire planet, get up to the other side. So living in England, for instance, you take a lift and it goes all the way down to Australia. That would be so cool. Although, considering Australia's on fire now, then maybe not so much. Anyway, I want to go in here. I appreciate some excellent music. Recognize this music? This is a remix of Red Brinstar from Super Metroid. And obviously the same composer works on both games, so naturally Metroid Prime had a remix of Lower Norfair for Magma Caverns, so this game has a remix of Red Brinstar. We have a new enemy in this room we want to scan. This is the Preed. The cybernetic Prees are aggressive hunters used as patrol animals by the space pirates. They carry lethal Nerdian gas for use as a defense mechanism. If a Preed is ruptured, the gas within it is violently released. This toxic cloud often proves fatal to the Preed's killer. Like I said, if you try to shoot it, it does explode. And it can do lethal damage if you're not careful. So let's get out of that. But we are about to end this episode because we got a new power up. We're a very nearby safe station, and the route forward is very clear indeed. Next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, we explore more of Torvus Bog, or what now appears to be a new area of Torvus Bog with this gorgeous remix of Red Brinstar. In fact, I think I like this version more than the original version of Red Brinstar's music. There's a safe station here, so that will be it. See you guys next time.